I'm Dr. Kenneth Levine, and welcome back to Health Talk. You know, as a dental specialist, I get to work with fine dentists and prosthodontists throughout the community, and many of these are going to be our guests on our show. Today, we have a unique opportunity to meet not only two of the greatest dentists that I work with, but also a husband and wife team. They're going to talk with you a little bit about their practice and their life together as dentists. I'd like to introduce Dr. Maria Escabi and Dr. Paul Garcia. How are you?
Thank you. We're very fine. Very good, Kenny. Thank you.
You know, when I started thinking about this show, I thought of you two immediately because you have such a unique situation whereby you work together almost every day. You go home and you have two kids that you share and a life that you share. And can you fill us in a little bit? We're going to talk about dentistry. Let's talk about what it's like to be married to a dentist.
Well, first of all, we met in dental school back in 1990 in New York. We went to NYU, New York University, where we met. I was 1 year ahead of Maria, and you know, right away I kind of like this woman here, and so I started offering my tests and my previous work and all the help that I can offer her, so she can make her first year go by easier. So
you tried to sweeten the deal.
Yes. I offer her all the help that I can,
Right.
in dental school. So we finished dental school in '94. We came back here to Miami, and now we practice in Sunrise. It's funny, we've been working for almost 13 years together, but in the office we are in a pretty busy office, and we really don't see each other that much in the office. We're so busy doing, she's working with her patients, I'm working with my patients, and I mean, it's great. We complement each other. Sometimes, I will consult her on, certain procedures. She will help me. I do the same for her. And but when we go home, we really don't bring the dentistry part of our day home. I mean, we have two kids, we have to raise them, and we spend a lot of time with them. But it's great to know that you have somebody that you can actually consult anytime you have any issues with in your professional life also.
When my son was young, he was 8 years old, I asked him if he wanted to go to the office with me. He says, absolutely not. I said, why? He says, I've seen what you do, Dad. That's gross. You put your fingers in people's mouths all day long. Do your kids ever talk about dentistry?
Never. I don't think either one of them have.
Well, no, actually, our daughter, I mean, we have, of course, they both have been in our office, but if I have to pick one that say, okay, this is the one that will follow our profession, it'll probably be my daughter. She's the one that will go to the office and, kind of like take a little peek, to the patients.
She's a little curious, but it's not that she.
Our son is more into the, technology things.
Well, you brought up a good point, because when I was in dental school, long before you, we had 104 students in my class, and there were only 3 women, one of whom had been a foreign-trained dentist who was an instructor of mine. I know that's not the way it is today. Certainly more than 50% of the dental students are women. And in some countries, I was talking with a dentist from Panama, she said 90% of the dentists when she went to school were women.
Wow.
And I don't know what your experience was. How about when you two were in school?
When I graduated from NYU, it was the first class that graduated 50-50.
Really?
And that was in '95. The first class that graduated, 50% women. So it's been the largest. And after that, I think.
I think it's really a great profession for women. You basically can make your own schedule. You have the artistic abilities. It's since you can get your own schedule. It's easy to raise your kids. She's the one who will pick them up after school, go home, do the homework, take them to dancing lesson. I mean, my son, I go to his baseball, practices and all that. But I think dentistry right now for women is a great profession, and I do have a lot of patients, young girls, and they come and they ask, and I encourage any women who's interested in dentistry. I mean, go for it. It's a really rewarding and a beautiful profession for a woman.
There was just a study. They listed the 100 best professions in the United States. Number 1 was dentistry. So we're going to come back in a moment. We're going to talk about more aspects of dentistry, with Dr. Paul Garcia and Dr. Maria Escabi. Thank you.